Alright. Will we love Splatoon 1? Don't we just love Splatoon 1? Alright. You do a bit of practice before getting into the runs. Of course. I don't like doing those skills. Like, I'll be real, those skills do kind of feel weird some days. Alright, this level that I hate. I wonder if it's enough for left side. Because the left side is kind of hard, but we'll see. I just barely went fast enough. Oh my god, that might be the cleanest 1-2 I've ever done. I can definitely get that in a run. Like, let's be real. Oh, I hate when I get that. Okay. I need to be prepared for when I get stuff like that in a run. So... definitely a right side day. How did it still bolt? What? Yeah, that jump's kind of weird. But I just didn't have enough paint on it. Yeah, that's actually just so weird. I don't really get it. I would definitely need some help on that. Okay, that's never happened. This level's so hard. Especially with all the burst bomb throws you have to do. Nice. I think the main level that I probably need to do a little bit of stuff on is 22. 22 is very weird. But I keep getting that like 3 times in a row, like 2 times now, and then the last time I did it was in yesterday's run, which makes it 3 times. Why didn't that not work? Okay, sure. Yeah, what's up, DG, my goat? 4 times in a row, DG. Doing big jumps. Big jumps. I'm not gonna get persuaded by small jump gaming. I'm at the... Hey, I got in, I just got out. I'm not gonna fall for the propaganda. Although I will try one time at my old setup. And also the Japanese setup. I don't know. I've watched a bit of Athen the Gut. What the hell is their setup, okay? Let's be real. They get up into the corner, they like aim it up here, they... Anything is a setup when you really think about it. Okay, but Blue, you're built different. You're built different. If I'm down and desperate, I can do the Stoma setup. Okay, that was like, I jumped, but I was like, I looked to the left. That was weird. That's my fault. I'll be a bigger man and I'll admit to that. Okay, one more board for skip and then I'll probably start doing attempts. Okay, I got in. That's pretty cool. Okay, that was like a pixel off getting in. That looked like that it should have got in. There we go. I'm still never gonna learn board one side, and I hope everyone knows this. I'm a strict world 2-side gamer. If you want to use the inferior method, that's on you. Okay, but world 1 side is hard. It's like really, really hard. I do not get the timing. And see, there we go. World 2 side. There we go. It's easy. It's just that easy. Okay, I pressed 0 there, but I guess the game didn't like it. Alright, now we can actually start doing attempts. Maybe. Potentially. Probably. Switch user, go to runs. I'm pretty sure I wiped the save file, I think. Let's see, I think I did. I forgot to pin something in YouTube chat. Okay, good, I did. That's what I thought. Alright, and let's see if I can get a 49 intro. I didn't jump it, dude, no. DG, how do I get a better intro? I do not get it. I love button bashing, dude. Favorite thing of all time. Those kills are so weird. What is that PB versus best? 0.01? Also saying, what did you say in my offline chat? I didn't say anything. That was a joke. I would never commit tax fraud in your Twitch chat. In your offline Twitch chat. I would never cover up anything, and you know that. Wait, chat, is this a left side attempt? Hold on. Never mind. To be honest, it was. Not until I failed to climb up that simple wall. Dude, okay, my touchscreen is so bad. By the way, you don't want to look left at the wall because of how... I'm gonna read that afterwards. That's too many words. Oh, you don't want to, like, do a big jump out of that. I'm a noob. Gun shoot from right shoulder equals harder pain walls when looking left. Dude, that's too technical. Can you dumb it down to pencil, like pencil terms? Crayon eating terms? Please? Okay, we are not creaming any chatter today. Okay, that was a big mistake last stream. No creaming chatters today. But you're the only chatter in here. Everyone else is a mod. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say, Adept? As the only chatter. They put Galaxy 2 in Nintendo Music. Can I rant about Galaxy? Like, I know Galaxy is like, wow, everyone loves that game. But like, I'm a Galaxy kid. Galaxy 2 was my first 3D Mario. It's not that good. Like, let's be real here. It's a good game, like an 8 out of 10, but everyone's acting like it's a 12 out of 10. Galaxy 1 and 2. Let's be real with ourselves. Woo, sub 10 world 1. Woo. I'm technically ahead of my PB right now. Like, I played Galaxy 1 for the first time when 3D All-Stars came out, which I know 3D All-Stars was probably a bad deal. But for someone who didn't actually own all 3 of the games, that's a good deal for me. For me, that was a good deal. And I 100% a Galaxy. Galaxy, it was a good game. But it's not like the masterpiece that everyone says it is. And now they're making a whole movie off it, and I'm like, okay. Sure, buddy. That didn't work. Oh. Ah, shucks. That should have worked. Why was I still in the rail? Of course, the stoma setup backup always works. We're so back. We're so back. Unless you're a noob. I know I'm supposed to do that. I've just never gotten it to work. It's just never worked for me. So I just do the jump. Like, that's way more consistent to trying to shoot the fan than jumping onto the fan and all that. And I don't know why, but that feels slower. All right. It's so weird playing this game without like any ink line on the ink tank. I thought I had enough ink for reverse one there, but no, I didn't, I guess. And that was a really good 25. What the hell? This level. What? Yeah, this level's so weird. I'll read that little later. That's kind of big, but I hope you're enjoying Splatoon. Why? Okay, I messed up the. That was a horrible 23. I've not messed up that shit in a long time. Hi, my friend told me to check you out outside. I just finished Side or an Alternate, and I really love them both. And I thought Alternate could make a cool speedrun. Splatoon 3 is my first and only Splatoon game I've ever played, and I got it 3 months ago. Well, we have a chance to check out both Splatoon 2 and the Octo expansion, and eventually maybe even Splatoon 1. Definitely go for it. And even like watch some. I would definitely recommend watching some speedruns of the Octo expansion. Octo expansion, in my opinion, unbiased, as the coolest speedrun in all of the games. So it's definitely really cool, but I'm happy to see that you enjoy Splatoon 3 the whole. It's definitely a divisive game amongst speedrunners, but as long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. Mainly because as a speedrun, Splatoon 3 is just full of just skips and just tough segments that a lot of people don't find very fun, including myself. I've tried to speedrun Splatoon 3 and I've never missed. I just went for it. You know what? I'm already behind. I'll save those splits and I'll go again. And then side order. I think like the general community outside of speedrunners as well aren't really the biggest fans of side order, mainly because like the point of it is that you're meant to like keep replaying it over and over, and after a bit it just gets boring. Like you think like, wow, there's so many different floors, but then if you play it more than 3 times, you're like, oh, it's that floor. I've seen that like 5 times now. Whereas in other roguelikes, like Slay the Spire or Balatro or anything like that, like I think we just played it a lot and it just wasn't really that replayable. It's not like there's like so many different builds that you could go for that makes it infinitely replayable. Like my first roguelike was Side Order, and I was like, oh my god, this is so fun, because I got exposed to the idea for the first time. There's not like a lot of build diversity. One shot, like, yeah, there's 3 bosses in the game. So I think if there was like 7 bosses or something like that, then that'd be way cooler. But there's no. Okay, well, Marina's in the tutorial, you don't see her ever again, and then Smolk is the final boss. But for the other 2, like the floor 10 boss and the floor 20 boss, you have 3 options. So you say there's 5, but realistically there's like 3 in terms of new stuff that you're gonna see every run. I didn't really pay attention to that, to be honest. Like, the Splatoon story has just been kind of chill to me. Like, if you were to ask me to tell you the story of Splatoon 2, I would not know. Like, deadass, I would not know what the fuck's going on in that game. Callie got Octavio'd. She got brainwashed. I do know that. That's a 51? Okay. Okay, but counterpoint, my game's in Spanish when I play that game, so like, how am I meant to know? So what am I meant to do? But I think that Splatoon does have a lot of potential. If they... I said this after Side Order came out. I said something along the lines of, I think that Splatoon... I think that, like, Splatoon as a concept would be very good for a roguelike, but it felt like Side Order was just a demo. Felt like it was just a demo for a Splatoon roguelike. And if they made it a full other game, then it could be good. And then Raiders got announced, which is a whole other game. And a lot of us don't want it to be a roguelike. Me too. But then there's also a part of me that's like, oh, but like, say if they fleshed out like Splatoon as a full-fledged roguelike, it could be good. As a casual who doesn't care for speedruns like at all, yeah, it could be kind of fun. But Splatoon speedrunning is like, that's what I like to do right now. And oh my god, I do not want it to be a roguelike at all. Splatoon Raiders could have so much potential if it wasn't a roguelike for a speedrun. Like, Side Order any percent already isn't that fun because you just do a 16-minute tutorial into gambling. Why release a roguelike after a roguelike? Because Nintendo's stupid. Nintendo's stupid and that's what they would do. That could be an interesting way to... do things, making it a Metroidvania. Wait, hold on, you might be cooking. You're stranded on the island, you need to explore the island to find stuff for upgrades so the island... Okay! Okay, wait, hold on, you might be cooking. I have tried playing Metroidvanias a little bit, and when I say Metroidvanias, I mean Hollow Knight. And when I say Hollow Knight, I mean I put 20 hours of gameplay into it, of just starting and stopping new save files every couple of years. Because I'm like, I want to enjoy this. Why was I so slow? I literally didn't do anything wrong. It was probably just because I didn't mash. Because Metroidvanias are kind of like Zelda to me, I guess. Like, the Zelda problem for me is that I would start a Zelda game, I would play for a little bit, I'd take like maybe a month off, I would come back, and I'd be like, what the hell is going on? Not know what I'm supposed to be doing. And then restart. Zeldas are like a maze if you think about it. Like, the only Zelda game I've ever been is the Link's Awakening remake. And like, I just had a guide on standby the entire time to play that. You also get a map in Hollow Knight. Like, let's be fair here. You get a map in both. I mean, resets are... Yeah, you get... Okay, well, I'm just saying Hollow Knight because that's the only one I've played. So it's the only one I can, like, actually say with confidence. You know, I would assume... that every Metroidvania would have a... map. But who knows? I might be stupid. But yeah, when you really think about it, Zelda is just like DG said, it's just a linear Metroidvania. You still have nothing. You have to go around the map. You have to find stuff to get upgrades. But in a Metroidvania, you can do it in any order you want. Okay, are we starting to do this? Is this what we're starting to do? We're starting to reset an intro. I love Junior RNG. I feel like that if Splatoon were to do like a Metroidvania type game, that they would do it in like an interesting way. Because I feel like that a lot of Splatoon things are like good babies first into the genre. Like for a roguelike cider is like if this is your if you want to this is a good first roguelike, play side order. I feel like that Raiders could be a good first Metroidvania. So I feel like they'd be I mean, it probably would be like non-linear, but like linear enough. It's like weird to say. You guys get what I mean, right? It's Splatoon, it's for babies. Okay, fine, I'll play this one out. That's 51. Is Splatoon 2 worth the $80-ish for the single player and Octo expansion? I don't know what to say because I'm not a big like hero mode fan, but I could definitely see people enjoying hero mode. If you just play through it once and you don't like try and speedrun and like do all that stuff. If you're just like trying to casually enjoy it. And also if you didn't play Splatoon 1, then you'll find Splatoon 2's hero mode way more enjoyable. And then Octo expansion was like the best. Oh wait, oh okay, there should be more arrows over hero mode. There should be at least like 9 more. If you never played Splatoon 1, then Splatoon 2 will have a lot more new ideas to you. And so you enjoy it a lot more. Because Splatoon 1 and Splatoon 2 hero modes are very similar in the fact that their level design is very A to B. You start here, get to the goal. Where Octo Expansion and Alterna are very much, you have a mission, complete the mission, like break all the boxes, or get to the end of the level, or dodge, like jump a lot, or like something like that. So, if you like Alterna a lot, then you will love Octo Expansion. Because Octo Expansion is literally just Alterna, but if it was good. If you want to replay it, create a brand new user on your Switch. And then open the game back up. And then that'll be a brand new save. Yep. I mean, it's not that bad. The only reason that they do that is because Splatoon is mainly a multiplayer game. So you can't do like multiple save files. Oh my god. Which is why I hope Raiders introduces multiple save files. Because I hope that it doesn't have any multiplayer in it. It's a spin-off, you know, we're just assuming there'll be single player only. And I hope it's single player only. But that's just us assuming it, just from it saying that it's a Splatoon spin-off. So I hope it doesn't have any multiplayers and then we can have multiple save files. I mean, you'll also find Splatoon 2's hero mode pretty fun. Like, as a casual, when I was playing it, I was like, this is pretty good. When I played it for the first time, which I think that you will as well. But if you can find it on like Facebook Marketplace or like eBay to try and get a physical copy a bit cheaper, and then just buy Octo Expansion later, that would honestly be the best option for you. Oh, there's another left side worthy attempt. That was basically perfect. Do you just run Splatoon 1 or do you run all the games? I have ran the 80% in all 5 main Splatoon games. Mainly because I wanted to do Quinfecta, which is where you run all 5 of the games back to back to back to back to back in a row with no breaks. Because I thought, hey, that'd be a funny video concept. Yeah, we count the Octo Expansion and Side Order as different games, as different categories. Because they are separate campaigns. I've put the most time into Octo Expansion, I have like a 106.18 on Switch 2, which is second worldwide on Switch 2, and actually the second best Octo expansion time ever done. If we're just looking at the times themselves, because I think that second place on Switch 1 is like a 106.30. And of course, I had low times on my, so like, at my advantage. Oh, it was a gold? Okay. Shout out to SU boards having OE until 2023. I'm too new gen. I don't remember that ever happening. That was so weird. That would be so weird though. Not separating them. When did you separate them? Was it after side order got announced? Wait, no, it didn't get announced until... No, it got announced in February 2023. So when you're running Rainbow Expansion and playing your Mono Switch in Darkness Station, maybe one day. That could be a sub goal, to play Rainbow Expansion for the first time. That's cool. You can skip all the way to World 4 after this. Yeah, so in 2023, like, we knew about World 4 skip like 10 days after the game came out. We found World 4 skip, and that was all cool until 2023 when Japanese glitch hunter Messiah posted a screenshot showing him in World 4 without completing Worlds 2 and 3. So that's when World 4 early became a thing, where we use ink rail jump storage to store a jump. Okay, no, get up. Okay, this game's just old. This game's just an old game. I hate it. I hate this old ass game. I guess I'll just try and go for Skip's gold. What the hell is that? You can overclock on Rainbow Expansion? That's funny. Because I guess the modder just threw all random bullshit in there just to see what worked. Seconds per frame in DO6. I need to see what DO6 is, but maybe that's for another day. Okay, so there I got storage by going in and out of a rail in a single frame. And now, bad example. If I quickly squid and unsquid on a rail, I can use that jump again. I'll do it again. By jumping up high there, that will load in World 4, and then I can throw bombs to open up a kettle. And then after the kettle's open, I can jump to it, and now in World 4. And then in World 4, there's a trick called World 4 skip, where we can paint underneath the gate here, usually blocking itself, paint that thing here, and then line up the jump. There's a 3 pixel gap in between on each side of the guard, barely small enough to fit us through, and if we get on that, then we can jump on that wall there to get us to World 5. And then we can just be World 5 like normal. We can't do this in any other world because because World 5 is just here. Every other world there's like a big rail or something stopping us from getting across. Like you see in the background there was like between worlds 2 and 3 you have to like go on an ink rail that you can't ink without breaking that barrier. So even if we get in there, there's nothing we can do. But luckily, the devs decided to put world 4 and 5 close together, so all we have to do is just jump across there. And that level is bullshit. And stupid. Alright. And I think I'll end stream there because, oh my god. This run can be very frustrating at times. Very, very fun. Very cool. Let's see. Have a good night. It's 11:39. It's very much not night. Alright, let's see who we can raid. I guess we can raid good friend Poke. Playing Balatro right now. Go say hi to him. Balatro is a good game. And I'll see you guys on the next stream.